So there's a magical place about 20 miles west of Chicago, Illinois. It's a beautiful neighborhood called HINSDALE. HINSDALE, Illinois is famous for being the most wealthy old money town mixed with new money affluent culture. Now, why HINSDALE became popular is in the early 1900s, business owners and industrialists, it was the first wealthy town west of Chicago to get away from the smell of the Chicago River and give wealthy people areas to freely take carriage rides, have their horses, have more land. And HINSDALE is considered the first city that was extremely wealthy outside of the city limits of Chicago. So another thing that makes HINSDALE a great town is the HINSDALE Central High School. So it's essentially got the reputation of a private school. It's the #1 ranked public high school, but it is free. So if you buy into the culture of HINSDALE, you get the #1 rated public high school. So essentially, you sort of have to overpay to get into the neighborhood, but then you get a huge savings because you have public education is the #1 rated in the entire United States. So what you hear are essentially mega mansions, like let's say a $10 million mansion. One of the biggest advantages of this, it's the most bulletproof to the recession. So the one thing I've learned about HINSDALE growing up right next to HINSDALE, Illinois, my whole life, is whether interest rates change, whether mortgage rates change, it's sort of an insulated community, meaning the ups and downs of the regular economy really do not affect HINSDALE, Illinois. And another thing is you can take a quick 20-minute train ride to go see a Broadway show, go to a world-class restaurant, go to corporate headquarters like Google and Facebook. Everything is within an arm's reach when you're in HINSDALE, Illinois. So what are the downsides? Well, there really aren't. It's really designed to be a quiet neighborhood to escape all the stuff from the city, the hustle and bustle of the city. So you get the access to Chicago, but you also get the privacy of living in the suburbs. And most of these communities are right next to the park. It's a famous Robbins Park, is where it's within walking distance of most of the homes. You're within walking distance to all the middle schools, to the junior high school, to the high school itself. You can pretty much take a very short bike ride or walk to almost every place in HINSDALE, Illinois. It has its own private pool. And like I said, it has 2 train stops as well. And it's also next to famous Oak Brook Shopping Center. So a quick trip up the highway, you are at a world-class, Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom's, Lord & Taylor, Macy's. And the nicest outdoor shopping center in the country is also a hop, skip, and a jump away. So I would say, while people think HINSDALE is just another wealthy town, when you combine the old money with the new money, it is probably the best town